And hello, welcome back. Oh, now let's go. We were traveling to yeah, the Dawn Guard area. Oh, that's another one. Blackreach. Blackreach and the Soul Cairn. That's the two I went to. That is Blackreach and Soul Cairn. That's the two I went to. I'll go back to at some other point. And for us now, though, like I said before, I'm just powering through certain quests because they're a pain in the arse. Or I want something from those quest lines. Like the companions, I wanted to try out Werewolf in the survival mode, and frankly, it sucked. Vampire Lord, frankly, it sucked. There's no reason to be either. Be honest with you. Apart from the resist disease 100%, neither of them give you anything useful. I mean, honestly, you would think a vampire, like I said, a vampire should be higher resistant to cold damage, given that they live under ice lakes. What the fuck are they do? And they swim in cold water and they take damage. You take damage in cold water as a vampire lord, but they are supposed to live under ice lakes, by lore. What the fuck? It was a badly implemented thing for the vampires. I mean, just the general, without taking account vampires and werewolves, the survival mode is pretty decent. With a couple of flaws that are inherent to the fact that it was implemented after the game was made. But you can't really blame the author for that one. That's just something that happens. There's no point crying over spilt milk in that case. It's just the game was made before, without any thought for survival mode, and then afterwards they added it in, and they had to do the best they could. Fair enough. I can look past the flaws for things like that. However, it's not just flaws like that as implemented. Like I said, there's the Vampire Lord and the Werewolf. They fucking suck in survival mode. They should give you bonuses to survival, but yeah. I mean, okay, sleep, maybe still keep it in, but just prolong it, make it take longer. Aye. Gonna stop attacking my horse. Right. Are we all done now? Serena has just like raised one of the poor wolves. Yeah, go. Can't keep up. Yeah, so Go can't keep up, and yeah, I like Go. When he's in a dungeon, he's shanking things for me. He's up front, but he's not scaled very well level. But I think that might not be entirely his fault. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I killed two before he even got one. Don't worry about it. It might not be entirely his fault. It might be he's not level scaled correctly. He might still be at the level I found him at. Which is weird, but would explain why he's doing so badly. Considering I had him in my other save game, and he shanked things. Hang on, I have that. I have something to do in here. Okay, we have something to do in here.
Who's there?
There's only about 3 enemies here anyway. 2 inside here, and then just stood here. Oh, there's another one. Okay, maybe there's 4. I know for certain there's 2 inside. I think he doesn't know I'm there because he's too busy battling the fucking Wrath men that just suddenly appeared in front of him. Rude. Oh, he's done this runner. Well, still rude. Yeah, and Ghost summoning is constantly getting in the way as well, so. A black soul gem? I shall take an ebony dagger, a briar heart, human flesh. Oh, yeah. There should be a chest around here. That's down there, yeah, okay. It's just on the other side of this, like this right there. You can see it behind the goat horn. It's just round here, and yeah, there's a little bear trapped out. That's why I was to come here. Right, okay, no, that's why I was to come here. Right, so we go up here, and this is ironically where we would meet the member of the Dawn Guard. One of the members of the Dawn Guard would be up here, and right behind her is a fucking cave where Oriel's bow is. The whole thing could be done quicker if they just let you jump in the fucking cave and say, ha ha ha, I know it's here, I'm going to break your quest. There's the Stuknyar, the Orc settlement. So, they're still there. Blast on the face. One of them. Give me all your gold and your bolts. And it's not Dushniknial, it is. There's an orc settlement here and it leads to an orc alchemy mine? Fuck me sideways.
Who's there?
Oh, poor Foxy Woxo. Is there any point in me getting back on this horse? Is there any point in me getting on this horse? You're going to throw something else at me. Well, the cave's just up that way, but I'm wanting to go to the orc settlement and say hello. Morkazga, yes.
Halt, Outlander! By the code of Malakath, this stronghold belongs to the orcs. Your kind are unwelcome.
I'm just a traveller. What is this place?
This is our stronghold. Here, we are free to live as Malakath intended, away from the prying eyes of the Nords. You're not an orc or bloodkin, so stay out. We only help our own.
Can I convince you to let me in?
We've heard whispers of an enchanted pair of gauntlets, hidden and protected by dangerous men, beasts, or worse. They are called the Forge Master's Fingers. Bring them to our chief, and he will decide if you are worthy to be bloodkin to the orcs.
I'll find them.
We will see.
Rocks and valley, crevices. And
Here we go.
places.
Now, where is the Forge Master Fingers? Harmongstall. That's a place with the spiders.
Place where hermits and fanatics.
That have been magically enchanted spiders. I remember that one. Here we go. An actual cave that's actually dark. Yeah, I'll get the Falmer blood for the mixture down here.
Who's there? That'll teach you.
Totally not a door you can pass through. Yeah, that's totally not a door you come through on your way back. Totally not suspicious in any way whatsoever. Don't mind me, Serana, I'm just getting some moonstone ore. Right, the weight of that moonstone ore totally won't weigh me down and cause this bridge to snap. Right? Are we all in agreement with that? I like how there's just a bit there for you to jump off. Yeah, this bridge will not collapse under my weight because I've added moonstone ore onto myself, right? Well, bollocks.
Where'd you come from?
Well, maybe it did then.
Who's there?
This is brilliant, like, it's dark as fuck, and you can't actually see where you're going without a light. Which is good, because this is a far underground cave, you're not meant to have a lot of light here.
Done and done.
Ooh. Should be Falmer about here. Ah. They'll all be there when I come back.
These people. Why would anyone want to set up camp here? I wonder what happened to them.
Well, clearly the Falmer grabbed them. That leads back out. Okay. There should be a troll about here somewhere.
Did you hear something?
Yes. Hi! Meet my two friends, Sparks and Shocky. Or Sparks and Static.
Who's there?
A bit frazzle and dazzle. Fraggle Rock. Yep, that's what we can call him. Savannah!
Come forward. You have nothing to fear here.
Hi.
I feel some kind of
I am Knight Paladin Gelabor. Welcome to the great chantry of Oriel.
This cave is a temple to Oriel.
Oriel, Halkosh, Akatosh, so many different names for the sovereign of the Snow Elves.
Snow Elves, you're the Falmer?
I prefer Snow Elf. The name Falmer usually holds a negative meaning to most travelers. Those twisted creatures you call Falmer, I call the Betrayed.
I imagine you know why we're here.
Of course, you're here for Oriel's bow. Why else would you be here? I can help you get it, but first, I must have your assistance.
What type of assistance do you need? How did you know?
For the thousands of years I've served as the Chantry's Sentinel, there hasn't been a single visitor here for any other reason. They request
Thousands?
Oriel's bow, and I request their assistance. It's been repeated so many times, I can't imagine it any other way.
What type of assistance do you need? And how could you even hear of the bow, Oriel's bow, when 220 years ago it was in Morrowind? Anyway, what type of assistance do you need? Unless they're going to put some kind of lore thing in, where someone retrieved it 220 years ago, or just before, over 220 years ago, and lost it in Morrowind, and the Nerevarine found it and returned it here somehow. I don't think so. What type of assistance do you need?
I need you to kill Archcurate Vertha, my brother.
Kill your brother, or why?
The kinship between us is gone. I don't understand what he's become, but he's no longer the brother I once knew. It was the Betrayed. They did something to him. I just don't know why Oriel would allow this to happen.
What exactly did the Betrayed do?
They swept in without warning and began killing everyone without pause.
And didn't you fight back?
The Chantry was a place of peaceful worship. I led a small group of paladins, but we were no match for the Betrayed's sheer numbers. They slaughtered everyone and stormed the inner sanctum, where I believe they corrupted Bertha.
You don't even know if he's alive?
He's alive. I've seen him, but something's wrong. He never looks as though he's in pain or under duress. He just stands there and watches, as though waiting.
Have you tried getting into the inner sanctum?
Leaving the way shrines unguarded would be violating my sacred duty as a knight paladin of Oriel, and an assault on the Betrayed guarding the inner sanctum would only end with my death.
Way shrine?
Yes, let me show you.
Sure. The god of the sun, blessing a vampire. Yeah, sure, whatever. I mean, he's only got an archcurate and a vampire, so why not bless a vampire as well?
So this is snow elf magic. Incredible.
This structure is known as a way shrine. They were used for meditation and for transport when the Chantry was a place of enlightenment. Prelates of these shrines were charged with teaching the mantras of Oriel to our initiates.
What's that basin in the center signify?
Once the initiate completed his mantras, he'd dip a ceremonial ewer in the basin at the way shrine's center and proceed to the next way shrine.
So these initiates had to lug around a heavy pitcher of water. Marvelous. How long do they have to do that?
Well, once the initiate's enlightenment was complete, he'd bring the ewer to the Chantry's inner sanctum. Pouring the contents of the ewer into the sacred basin of the sanctum would allow him to enter for an audience with the Archcurate himself.
All that just to end up dumping it out? Makes no sense to me.
It's symbolic. I don't expect you to understand.
So, let's get this straight. You need to do all that nonsense to get into the temple so we can kill your brother and bring Oriel's bow.
I know how it all sounds. But if there was another way, I'd have done it long ago. The only way to get to my brother is by following in the initiate's footsteps and traveling from way shrine to way shrine, just as they did. The first lay at the end of Darkfall Passage, a cavern that represents the absence of enlightenment.
How many way shrines are they?
There are 5 in total, spread far apart across the Chantry.
These caves must be massive.
Caves? Oh no. The Chantry encompasses far more than a few caves, as you'll soon discover. But before I send you on your way, you'll need the initiate's ewer.
So I need to fill this at each way shrine.
Once you've located a way shrine, there'll be a spectral prelate tending to it. They will allow you to draw the waters from the shrine's basin, as if you'd been enlightened.
I'll be off then.
This may be the last time we're able to converse. If you have any questions before you leave, I suggest you ask them. Otherwise, all I can do now is grant you my hopes for a safe journey.
I can't remember all these paragons. Oh, fucking are. Alright, let's go.
That wasn't as unpleasant as I thought it would be. Kind of soothing, actually. Feel a little warmer now. Where'd you come from? Done and
Fuck off, you bitch. Give me your antenna though, it's got fortifying and enchanting. Combine that with some snowberries and oh, we have a lovely potion. Did I out DPS you? Yeah. There's other things you could do, but I'll just go DPS him there because I could. I need the hits on my armor to get my armor skill up. Does Serana wake up the fucking chorus hunter? Oh, Skellabobs.
who's there? I knew I heard something. That'll teach you.
Still got about £300 of carry capacity, so. It's always best to just pop them as soon as you see them. You never know, one might actually contain a chorus hunter.
Looks like he's fallen. Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Huh. Like that. Grab some potions I'm going to sell later.
Who's there?
I don't know who is there. Go. Go. Vincent, go. Vincent Van Gogh, will you go? The poor thing has to walk. It makes the animation like it's floating and flying, but it's actually just walking. As a side area up there to clear, and yeah, it's about time to end the episode, so we'll go up there and clear that. I went the wrong way.
Where'd you come from?
Yeah, skeletons might be there to tell you this is a trap. Admiral Akbar is here. It's a trap!
That'll teach you. Who's there?
Come on.
Done and done.
Right, so we'll end the episode here, and next episode we'll carry on through Darkfall Cave.